Plug Talk is the best. Only podcast where the host smash the guest. Yeah. Plug Talk is the best. Only podcast where the host smash the guest. Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Plug Talk. My name is Adam22. Right by my side, I got my fiance, Lena the Plug.
Hi everyone.
And today we're doing something that I'm very, very excited about. A couple weeks ago on the Patreon, I met a young lady by the name of Emma.
Yes.
Took a liking to her.
You did. You were like, this girl's pretty hot, and she got a fat.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes. You reported back.
At one point during the interview, it was decided, I don't know if I suggested it or you did, that perhaps Emma would come on here on Plug Talk and be the first person to ever take it in the peach emoji on Plug Talk.
Yeah, right in the peach emoji.
For her first time on camera.
For her first time on camera.
Yeah. First time really doing that with a period.
Right, so you've done it with
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Damn, you're brave.
Yeah, I've taken in that like from girls with like a before.
Right.
But you know.
I've heard that that's way harder than taking it with a because it kind of moves in your with this like pretty solid. It's not very malleable, you know.
Well, it has skin on the outside that can like move around a little bit versus a which is all one solid item. But that would be cool if we invented a that had like its own skin.
No, that exists.
Oh, really?
They make those. They're honestly they're awesome.
You gotta text me the link because I've never found like a that I really like.
There's Etsy sellers that make like basically like like.
If I had a fake on Etsy, I don't know. I gotta really question where my life
You
is
can
going.
get like anything on there.
I feel like I dated so many girls. I was like, I need a really good.
Yeah. So when I dated a girl, that's how I found out this sucked because you wear them and then they would chafe against your body.
I hate them.
Oh, they're awful.
You were wearing
We had 4 years together. We were experimenting.
I just never thought of
it. You know, try it out. He's like learning something new about me on the podcast. See it in his face.
It's just like a weird thing. I never had a picture before. Like, oh, Lena with a cool.
I love it.
But okay, you guys kind of have a similar past, right? You were a campus lesbian, and you're kind of like still struggling with it, right?
I've dated a lot of girls struggling with it.
I was struggling
with dating women.
You know, like your idea, because you kind of like blew our minds by being like, yeah, you know, I haven't really too many dudes just for in the past few years.
I f***ed you off camera just the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it like,
just for fun?
Was it just the first time ever?
It was. So, within the past month has been like the first time I've like dudes like off camera just for funsies like in probably like 5 years or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
What got into you?
I was chilling. I don't know. I just felt like I, had really been focusing on women for a long time, and I just was like, it felt like it would be healthy to experiment with my. Because I feel like anytime there's like something in my mind that I'm just like, these are like rigid rules, and like I just want to break the rules.
How was that time for you? Like off camera, you with a like, what did you think of it?
It was great.
It was?
I had fun. Yeah.
Civilian or professional?
A professional.
Okay.
It was a professional dude. Because I hooked up with him on camera, and I was like, I feel like this is a vibe. I want to this guy again.
Oh.
So how do you even do that connection though? Like you do it on camera, and then how do you say like, maybe we could get dinner tonight, and then for an hour or two more?
Basically, I mean, so I texted him. I was like, we should hang out.
Oh.
And I feel like it was just like, yeah. He thought I just wanted to hang out as friends.
Oh.
And then I showed up and I was like, no, I really want to have sex. And he was like, great, let's do it.
That's interesting that the dude thought that he was getting friend zoned
Yeah.
right away, because you think of dudes as mostly providing value through their right. So,
I don't think that he thought he was getting friend zoned. I think he was just really friendly. And he was like, oh,
I don't want to assume.
Yeah, he was like, she just moved to LA. Like, she probably, like, wants a new friend. Which is very sweet, honestly.
But that is a weird thing about male dudes, is that some of them feel like the stereotype is maybe that they'd be like a but then from my experience, usually they're like super nice because they know that them making the girl feel comfortable is a big part of their job, right?
I feel like that's not true. I don't feel like the stereotypes that they're I feel like the girls are usually like pretty friendly with all of them.
I almost mean like a stereotype to like outsiders. Because I feel like in the 80s or the 90s, like a dude was more of like a swashbuckling, like, what's going on? And now it's like dudes kind of know it's like probably better to be cool, right?
Yeah, I feel like to be like a good name, someone that people want to work with, you have to have like a very friendly vibe. But what I'm wondering, because I obviously have only worked with him, like, okay, if you're working with a guy and you're doing content trade and you guys do the content, the cameras are off, if you had asked him in that moment, like, do you want to go again off camera? Like, would that have been like a weird violation of the social rules around doing content together?
I don't think it would be.
Okay.
I hope that not violating something. I don't know.
You're the girl. You get to call the shots. Yeah, you get to say no.
But because like if I work with a girl on camera and like I've had some really good eating experiences lately where the girl and I'm just like, God, I want them to keep going. Like, can I ask them? But it's like obviously I can't. It's too weird to just be like, hey, you want to keep or at least that's how I feel.
No, I
you know
completely understand. I feel like I would hesitate more to ask a girl if she wanted to like keep off camera, even though that's like low-key something I'd be like more likely to do.
Yeah, well the girl I'm talking about that I worked with recently, like she says like I'm totally a lesbian, I'm more of a lesbian even though she does boy-girl, so I feel like with her maybe it would have been okay to ask because she's into girls, but also it's like it's not work anymore.
You know what it makes me think of is like when we did a in our bathroom with Emily Willis, and then afterwards I think she showered and stuff because we were using all this and everything, and then by the time she's leaving, I've already been sitting on the couch smoking for like an hour, and like as she's leaving, I'm just thinking like, can we run that back? Like, can you just come back? Like it would be so much more fun now. For
but you
me
can't ask again because it's like she worked, she washed, she's gonna order her Uber, you know, like.
Washed.
Well, yeah, I mean, once you're gonna clean up, you're like, okay, I'm done, and then you're not gonna get dirty again.
That's why.
It's like I'll do it all over again.
That's why I wouldn't have like really felt comfortable asking, but I was thinking in my head like, I don't know, wouldn't it be super fun?
We've off camera tons of times, so it's like different. But yeah, anyways, I was just curious because you worked with someone and then you them off work basically.
Yeah.
So I was just curious about that.
I don't know. I feel like I just tried to like read the room and be like, does this one person want to off camera?
So do you feel like you're like interested in doing a lot more boy girl now?
I've been having a lot of fun doing it.
Okay.
I've been doing like a lot of like with guys, and it's been really fun, which is why I decided I wanted to experiment with my more, because I was like, oh, I'm having a really great time.
Yeah, see, she's doing it because she's really enjoying it, whereas you were doing it just because it's kind of the job, you know?
What? The girl? No. What are you talking about? How could you?
Having in its entirety.
Well, okay, let's be real. In the world, you have people where it's like 99% business and like 1%.
It's like straight.
And you have people where it's like 99% and 1% business, right?
Yeah, I feel like I'm like leaning like more and more towards like the 99% because I'm just like, it feels like such a unique, like dastardly opportunity. It's just like I can just whoever I want.
Yeah, you just DM them like, hey, want to work, and it's really you're saying want to.
Right.
Yeah, literally, and like they're most likely to say yes.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I get free reign over just like all these extremely beautiful people.
Yeah.
Who are specializing in fucking.
The more you start to think of it as a business thing, the more you kind of have to like push your brain to not think of it that way and be like, you were doing this for free for a long, you were going way out of your way to girls for a long time in your life, so don't you dare think about a day at the office where you get to a bunch of times as just a day at the office. You need to like stay in touch with how lucky you are to be doing this, right?
I feel like I'm just like really like terminally so like I don't feel like I need to like push myself into
That's good.
I feel like it's not
hold on to that.
Yeah, hold on to that because I don't feel like it's like that for everyone, you know, but it's like the more animalistic you can keep it, like the hotter the content will end up looking too.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm lucky too, like, you know, being like just more like a content girl, like I have like such full control over all of my work conditions.
Like versus a studio.
Yeah, versus a studio. Big respect to the people who work in studios. I salute them.
I feel like you're gonna end up doing it. I feel like you definitely got a debut in you at some point, don't you think?
I would like to. I would like for that to happen.
I feel like we're kind of like helping to usher you in right here because this is the first time that you've ever done content with a bunch of cameras pointed at you like this, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's still pretty low key, but I feel like it's gonna be the step you need to do full industry.
I'm gonna see you in a Brazzers ad on the side.
I'll be like, I ushered her in.
Manifested for me. Thank
I was
you.
there. I brought her into this. That's
I did that.
Taking like false credit for it.
Adam's favorite thing will be taking credit for your career.
Incredible. But yeah, I feel like I have like full control over everything I'm doing, so like why not make it as much about as it possibly can be? Yeah.
Definitely. So Lena, probably, I assume you haven't seen the Patreon interview that we did with her?
No, I haven't seen any of the Patreons. I'm
That's
too
a
cheap
shame.
to subscribe.
Too
No,
cheap.
I'm just
Damn
kidding.
it.
I just don't want it to feel like I'm spying on you. So
It's like the minor leagues for Plug Talk. It's like that's where we sort of feel the girls out, and then if they do really
It's a
good, they
test run.
graduate to
Yeah.
Plug Talk. Don't you think?
I forget that you guys put a portion of the interviews on YouTube, so I guess I could check them out.
Wow, I guess it's grad school. Huh.
Or she can spend the $5.
Yes,
right
you're
now.
in grad school right now. You're
Yeah.
gonna get your PhD very soon.
Incredible.
Definitely.
My
But
pretty is
we learned about her. I mean, one of the things that really blew my mind about her was that prior to getting involved in the lifestyle, that she was planning on living her entire life chained to a pipeline.
No.
Not her
that's
entire
not
life, but
accurate.
for a while.
I was never a pipeline organizer.
Okay,
But I did
explain
learn,
it.
I was doing like organizing stuff before this. Like I ran like a needle exchange program that was like distributing Narcan, which is a overdose reversal.
Somebody on the podcast was just telling me a story about how their friend in front of them and the paramedics showed up and blasted them with a Narcan and they came back to life.
It's crazy seeing somebody like come back to life like that. But yeah, basically, so I was like doing organizing stuff and, you know, I started dancing because I was like, oh, I need like a more flexible job.
Like stripping.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
while
was a
you're doing
stripper,
this.
while I was organizing. So I was like running the street outreach program. And then I started dancing because I was like, I needed two jobs that like would work together. Cause I was working in a restaurant. I was like, I can't do this. Like working in a restaurant felt like a dead end job, and I had like a college degree, and like I was just like trying to do all these things, and I was just like, I have to clear some of this space. And so I became a dancer just to clear space in my life. So I could have more control over my life. And then the pandemic happened and I was still organizing, but everything shut down. And so I started doing content stuff.
And you got into that from like, were the other strippers doing it? Or
it seemed like there was a really big movement of strippers getting into it, but there weren't really any girls at my club who got into it. I don't know what they wound up doing because like whenever everything shut down, like it just was like I was not seeing them anymore.
Yeah.
Except for my best friend Sydney.
A lot of strippers probably got left high and dry when the pandemic hit, huh?
Because we couldn't get unemployment either.
And Sydney, we know her, right?
Oh wow.
Yes.
Yes, because she was at that content party too, right? I followed her.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
How long did you strip for? Sorry.
You guys work together any long?
Yeah.
We were strippers together. We did a lot of crazy together.
You guys dudes together?
We a lot of dudes together now. We used to work parties and stuff together.
What does that mean, working a party?
Working parties, like we would friend dudes at parties for tips.
Wow.
Yeah, like guys could like hire us to come like dance at their parties and stuff like that. Yeah, it was really fun, honestly.
Wow.
It was just like so much more fun than going and working at the club for the night.
It was never sketchy. It sounds kind of dangerous.
It is intrinsically sketchy. Going to a dude's
because,
house.
I mean, why do people have these parties at like private Airbnbs or whatever instead of at a bar or a club? Because they want to do a load of drugs and act crazy as right?
Because they want to be delinquent and do stuff that you're not allowed to do at the club, basically.
But did you ever have crazy experiences with that?
Me and Sydney at one of these parties and like put on like a like show for these dudes.
Wow.
Okay.
That was.
So they didn't try to you guys?
They definitely tried to.
They start just like throwing money at you and being like, oh my god.
Yeah, they threw a lot of money at. We just didn't end up.
They're like, bye. Thanks.
Already were getting so much money that you didn't even care about getting some more. But
I just wasn't.
They weren't.
I just didn't feel like them. Yeah, I just didn't feel like them.
But does feel like a weird line that you kind of don't want to cross?
Yeah, I don't really have any issue with. Once again, I salute the of the world.
All the hoes all over the globe.
Yeah, absolutely. But like right now in my life, it just feels like balancing time and energy. It would never make sense because again, like I have this like opportunity to create this like really like awesome environment for myself and like trade off and like still make a ton of money. So why?
And the safety issue, right? Like that's like the biggest thing I think about when someone's like, I see girls on Twitter who are advertising their. I'm like, how do you know they're not gonna you? I don't know.
They literally could.
That's where my brain goes.
Even if you vet them, like they could still hurt you.
I got random people on my DM saying that they're gonna kill me, whatever, and it's like, if I was selling, aren't those gonna be the same people who are like setting you up?
Yes. Yeah, there's like
scary.
a really high rate of homicide. It's kind of a depressing topic, but
I was like, this has got really dark.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, but so you decided to go and be a stripper, and you're doing lap dances for a lot of men. Have you been like having with men at that time, or were you still like mostly with girls?
I had 3 girlfriends.
At the same time?
I had 3 girlfriends at the same time.
Did they know about each other?
Yeah, they were all friends with each other.
She's needy.
Yeah, 2 of them were married to each other.
Wait, so you're poly?
Oh,
yeah, I was poly. Yeah, I had I was dating these 2 like really awesome women who were married to each other, and one of them was a burlesque dancer, so she like inspired
that sounds
me.
Hot.
She's so hot. she and I have a lot of together, but yeah, she's still one of my best friends actually. But yeah, so I was dating her and her wife. I met them on Tinder, and then I started dating this other person that I had met, and we would all like hang out together and like.
How many people did you have to meet
together.
on Tinder before you found a couple that you actually really liked? Because I feel like that seems like really lucky that you just happened to find a couple that you really got along with. I'm not on Tinder, so I don't know how easy it is, but it sounds like you got really lucky.
Usually with like couples, I'm just like no. Like,
Oh, okay.
But you can have a couples page on Tinder, like that's okay.
I think you're actually not supposed to, but
Right,
we
that's what I
just
was
had
thinking.
one somehow. But I thought both of them were hot, and I was like, these are just this hot married lesbian couple.
Right.
So.
And were you like their
Yes.
side piece, or was it all equal?
I mean, so their relationship obviously was like the topper on the cake, you know, like they were really serious with each other. They had been together for 10 years.
Oh wow.
And I was the first person that they dated outside of their relationship.
Okay.
Like ever.
How long did you guys date?
Like 3 years?
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was a long time.
My mind's blown.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
It was very beautiful. I felt very supported by them always.
Were the
Very
older
amazing.
lesbian women able to like put you on game? Did they teach you anything about life?
They were my age.
Oh.
Yeah.
But they were married for 10 years.
Like
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
picturing them to be a
mom
little.
type couple or something.
27 and 28. They had just been married since they were like basically 18 and 19.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
When did you decide to become a fake redhead?
To become a fake redhead.
Yeah.
You're gonna call me on the podcast.
Well, how fake it? I don't know how fake it is, and I don't know how long you've been doing it.
My hair has like a little bit of redness in it, but actually this ties back to the same girl in this married lesbian couple. She had red hair. It's like this color, basically, and I really liked it on her. And she had like a lot of like loyal like fans of like her as like a burlesque dancer who like loved her red hair and was obsessed with it. And I was like, I want that. Because it just looks so much fun.
Red hair is very hot. It's very just like eye catching.
Yeah, and I started wearing a red wig because I had a shaved head at the time.
Okay.
I was a buzz cut girl, and people.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would like to see that.
I showed you a photo of her the other day that she posted on her story.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
First
yeah,
time I heard
so-
of that, but
So yeah, I used to be. I used to have it like shaved like to my skin
Yeah.
too. I was like a little punk like girl with a shaved head.
wow.
But
You feel like you get a lot more action now that you have hair?
no.
I feel like it's hard out here for bald girls. You still happen to.
But if you like girls, I feel
Yeah.
like it's pretty.
it's like a sign. Hey, look at me.
Yeah,
Shaved
girls
head.
love a shaved head. Also, guys love a shaved head. I feel like I got
Not
hit
this
up
guy.
just as much.
I liked it. I would like to dip my head in oil and rub it all over her body. We did a lot of
People
that.
always wanted to like lick my scalp. People would go crazy about it. Yeah.
Wow.
I like
look at
girls
this guy.
with shaved head.
You gotta
Yeah.
lick
But
my
I also
scalp.
like girls. So.
Damn. The shaved head.
Yeah.
I could go for that. We need to find a girl with a shaved head one day.
Okay, I'll find one. I'll
Or
scout.
her.
I feel like there's some. I
Shave
can just
her.
shave.
Shave your head again.
Shave it on the
Get her a
podcast.
bald
No, I'm
cap.
just kidding. I won't do
But
that.
the bald cap kind of sucks because it's like all the hair is piled up under it, so you look like you have this big, weird, misshapen head.
Bald caps look insane.
Yeah.
It
They don't look
would not
sexy.
be cute.
They're like
Yeah.
condom heads.
Yeah.
They're not hot.
Condom heads. Do you ever eat the dental dam?
No.
They used to give those out at college all the time. They'd pass them out to you as you'd be leaving in a bag. You're like, what the f am I gonna do with this?
I know. They
You're
used
gonna
to.
put something between my mouth and somebody's. What?
That's what I'm
No.
saying. Like, if
No.
you need this, then you shouldn't be doing this.
I'm not a safe lesbian.
Oh.
I mean, it's like you're gonna. I mean, you're gone or comedy. Just deal with it. Like,
I feel like
treat
gay
it.
women don't really have safe.
Right.
We don't
dental
use
dam.
protection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys didn't start this problem.
Have you ever gone and like hooked up with a girl and like used protection?
No.
Like with somebody else who has a.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? I mean,
Literally.
obviously all the girls I work with, we get tested, but like not
Right.
when I was just like a civilian.
But yeah, like as a
No.
regular person.
No.
I mean, a lesbian can't give another lesbian AIDS, more or less, right?
It would be really difficult. It would be
Yeah.
like
So
endeavor.
it's kind of like, well, then what the is a condom for? Because everything else you can get is not that big a deal in comparison to the monster, right?
Everything that's not AIDS, you're just like, it.
I mean, yeah, basically.
I'll just go to the doctor.
I mean,
Yeah, you take a pill or you get a shot in your butt, like whatever.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I was not concerned.
Yeah.
right. Makes sense to me. So, okay. Well, how do you feel about this whole concept? Are you a little nervous? How's your day been leading up to this?
I haven't eaten anything today.
Or yesterday, you said.
Yeah, I ate like a piece of pizza yesterday. That was it.
Wow. This is why I have a hard time. I don't like being hungry.
I know. I don't like being hungry.
It sucks. You gotta. What are you gonna eat after this?
I don't know. Something really tasty.
Think of something
Because
delicious.
Emily's probably gonna cook something for me.
Tell me about the stretching you've been doing.
I use this like stretching cone that's like shaped like this.
Is it that
It has,
big?
like different notches. It's literally this big.
Like the orange
It has
ones on the side of the road?
No, it's like a little. It's like a black one. It's like made of silicone. I don't do it all the way down because like the base would have been like this big. Then when you get crazy.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I just.
Do you put that in your schedule? Like stretch Tuesday, 12 p.m.
That was my intention leading up to this, to have like a very regimented like stretching routine.
Right.
But then I wound up like the first day I was like stretching it, I was like, oh, it's gonna be fine. And so
Wow.
yeah.
So is this part of your excited like exploration? You're like, I'm finally gonna do.
I'm excited to do it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to do it. Yeah.
I've heard from girls that just using like a silicone, just like yourself over and over again is a pretty good way to stretch as well.
I just I believe it. I just hate the way that like I don't hate the way that feel, but the way that feel in my is not a favorite. Not a favorite.
I don't have a lot of experience with either. I
Yeah.
prefer.
There's something about when you see a girl with a really nice butt that you just want to see a into it, you know?
Facts.
Yeah. I feel like I didn't even figure out that she had such a nice butt until like halfway through the interview when she took her and I was like, oh,
Like
that's lit.
During the clapping segment.
The segment was definitely a whole thing, yeah. When did you figure out you could do that?
I tried so hard to be able to clap my ass the whole time that I was a dancer. Like I had people try to teach me. I worked at this club in Austin where this one girl would like clap her ass so loud that the DJ would turn off the music and it would just be like her ass, like clapping, like echoing throughout the whole club.
Car alarms going off in the parking lot.
But yeah, so I wanted to be able to do it for a long time, so I kept trying like every day until I was able to do it. I think I got a little thicker during the pandemic, and then I was finally able to.
You need them
clap
to
my
be
ass.
close enough to like
Yeah.
really touch.
Exactly.
That's always kind of how I thought about sucking my own. Maybe if I just tried every day, eventually I would get limber enough that I could do it.
I feel like that's accurate. You would just get good enough at it. But then when I got my BBL, it's like I just like
Cheat.
move and
Yeah.
my claps.
You got a lot more to move around down there.
Yeah.
How'd the BBL change your life?
I feel really confident. I mean, I was definitely about myself before, but I feel like, I feel, it's hard to say, because my life is basically the same. I have basically all the same opportunities. I'm just more hype about everything.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
Her
I can see the
butt is
way.
very nice.
I see the way that impacts dudes when they're in the office and a girl walks in to do the podcast, and I could feel like the temperature of like the editors and stuff, where it's like if their hearts start beating out of their chests and their eyes fucking dilate, then I know that we're working with something, you know?
Do you think a BBL is a measure of whether that's happening?
Yeah, these simpletons, of course.
These
Your poor employees.
I mean, I'm the same way, bro. Because sometimes there'll be like a girl, and like maybe we all have known her for a long time, and then we all see her, we see a new picture on Instagram, we realize she got fake, and like everyone's talking about her different. And I'm just like, look at how easily we're fooled. Like, look at the way that this fake butt has us all talking about her like she's a 10 right now. Like, what the is wrong with us?
That's what I wanted.
But you also just have to accept it. Like, okay, this is biology. This is how my brain just works. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
That was what I wanted, and I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the jungle. Anyway, I do believe we have some work to do here.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, I think it's time for me to have a.
For the first time.
Is that correct?
Get it in your.
For the
Yeah.
Well, good
first
luck to you.
time.
It's gonna feel awesome.
I'm gonna be just over there watching.
It's gonna be right
Probably
behind
hard
you,
as a rock.
staring like this.
Yeah.